What's up, everyone? Andre here, along with Nick. Yeah, you may not have known that we're both Resident Evil fans. Maybe not those hardcore of Resident Evil fans, but we do like the series. More Leon, honestly. Can we be real? It's Leon's the best character. He's in this game. That's why I'm here for it.
I'm gonna say I know Leon due to his popularity, and that's my extent of Leon because I'm a new Resident Evil guy. I started with 7, and then I played 8 right after, and now I'm looking forward to 9. But I don't really know much about Leon
Wait,
besides
so
like the hype that everyone talks
you have
about.
not played Resident Evil 4 yet? The
No, I
objectively
so
best Resident Evil slash
and
survival
that's the
horror
thing.
game slash game of all time.
I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to horror games. So I'm or even horror movies. So I'm shocked to even play the Resident Evil games in the first place.
Well, you say you played 7, right?
Yeah, I played 7
That's
and 8.
that's widely considered the scariest Resident Evil game, I'm pretty sure. So if you can handle 7, you can definitely handle 4, either the original or the
Yeah.
remake. Yeah.
And that's the thing. I started Resident Evil 7 when I first started playing it. I started in VR, and I got 2 hours in, and I'm like, I can't do this. At least in VR, I'm like, this is way
VR,
too scary
I,
for
I
me.
actually had to quit in VR too. VR was too much. I actually haven't finished RE7 for that reason because I always wanted to go back in VR, but now I don't have a PSVR anymore, so it's probably never gonna happen, sadly. But I never actually got around to 8 either. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't play all the way through. But I've heard that one. I mean, chat Baked Apple in the chat says RE8's the best one actually. So
Yeah, I really enjoyed 8. It just took the best of what 7 did, kind of keeping it into first person. It had some not so much action sequences because again, it is that slower pace first person style of Resident Evil.
yeah.
But that's the cool thing that's I think 9 is going to be doing, how they're splitting it between the two different characters and how one's going to be more first person horror survivor or survival, where the other character is going to be more action based.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how exactly it's all looking in the showcase of the new one. How much have you been
Yeah.
keeping up on Requiem?
So I guess I've seen every trailer just due to the fact that I've been watching whatever award show or like PlayStation Showcase, and they show something new or there's a new trailer for the game. So I think I've seen most of them, if not all of them. I think the last one was, I want to say, the Game Awards. That's when they showed off Leon for the first time, and that's when they said, "Hey, like we're having two different styles of gameplay." But outside of that, I don't think the trailer really showed too much of his gameplay style, even though we saw him, I think, with like a chainsaw in third person or whatnot.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Yeah, I've been seeing similarly. You may have seen a little bit more than me, but I was actually at the Gamescom show in
Oh
person
yeah.
when they showed off that trailer or that full like look at it. I didn't play it there though. The line was crazy for Requiem. Like, I've got better things to do. Not that I didn't want to play it, but like I've got work to do. I guess I could have made it work, but point was, I'm not waiting 3 hours or however long the freaking line
Yeah.
was for it. And so yeah, I'm excited to see what they show here because I still feel like I don't have like an amazing grasp on the game yet, which might be a good thing. So I'm curious to see how much more this informs, what I know about it. But otherwise, a big part of horror is being surprised by it. So I think, not
Yeah.
knowing too much is a key part, I think, too. So
So I have a couple of questions, and chat, you can help us with this too. If not, Andre, you might know. Or I guess we're going to take our best guesses if any of these are going to happen. I guess the first thing is, which I think is the most obvious or the most sound of the three that could happen, is are we going to get a demo after today's trailer?
oh my god, we got a demo. You think they shall drop the trailer or the demo with
Yes.
the
So I
That'd be
think they've
huge.
done that in the past
Yeah.
where they've done a trailer and it's like, hey, the demo, like the first maybe like 30, 40 minutes of the game is playable. I think that's definitely possible.
That'd be
Uh, the
amazing.
second the second thing is, which I have no idea of, and you already talked about VR, is this thing coming to PSVR 2 or is PSVR 2 completely dead?
I don't think they've said yet, have they? So
No, they haven't.
right. I mean, there's a small chance. I don't think it's completely dead. I don't think Sony themselves is making anything for it anymore. But
Yeah.
they have done a decent job, relatively, of supporting other third-party VR games. So it kind of depends on. I mean, I believe I think Sony financed the 7 version of VR, maybe 8 as well. I don't know all the details or any details. That's what I
Definitely
heard.
7, I feel like, because they
Yeah.
were promoting that a lot for PSVR 1.
So it's possible they could do the same thing here. I think it makes sense, especially with the focus on it having a first person mode. Like it's
Yeah.
already this perfectly made, not perfectly made, but like perfectly suited for VR. So I don't know. If you had to guess, what do you think? Yes, no, no.
It's tricky because again, like Sony's not doing a lot with PSVR 2, so I don't know if other developers really have that much
Yeah,
faith in it
I know
anymore.
that's a problem.
Because it's like Sony released, I mean, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they released that Horizon game, But outside of that, I feel like that was it. They really never put any other major IPs on it.
Not even
And my
Astrobot. Astrobot
no,
got
that
yeah.
was on PSVR one. I'm saying on PSVR two. Like I don't think they really
No, I'm
pushed
agreeing
anything
with you. I'm
major.
saying we didn't even get
Yeah,
Astrobot on PSVR 2, which is sad.
which is it's
He was
crazy that is one of the best games in VR is Astrobot
That's
VR.
amazing. That game's so good. Yeah, I actually prefer it to the new one. So that tells you how good the original was.
Yeah,
But yeah, so you are right. So it kind of just depends, I think, on if Sony wants to support it at all. I don't think Capcom is. I don't think Capcom by themselves have the incentive to support it. It depends on if Sony gives them money to support it.
yeah. So
But
I guess speaking of support, and I don't know how much support is there, but do you think we're gonna get any amiibos for Resident Evil announced here for Switch 2? Because it is coming to Switch 2, and they did announce, Capcom did announce the Pragmata amiibo
oh man,
for the Pragmata coming to Switch 2 as well. And there is the Resident Evil, I believe, Pro controller, Switch 2 Pro controller coming out with this game when Switch 2 comes, or when it comes to Switch 2.
I don't know if they'll announce it or not, but I do want a Leon amiibo. Like I
Oh
don't
my
care
God.
about amiibo. I will get a Leon amiibo.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't think about that. I don't have they announced amiibo during their own showcases before? Do they? I guess it
Maybe
can't.
with Monster Hunter.
Yeah, maybe. I don't. But was that not during a direct? No, that was during like Nintendo Direct, wasn't it? Like or a Monster Hunter Direct.
So maybe I am thinking of the Pragmata one, or maybe the Pragmata one was during like the
I could be
Japanese
wrong.
version of the
Yeah.
Nintendo Direct. Because again, like I feel like
Oh,
the Pragmata amiibo I just randomly saw after a showcase or a video or something.
so T Quill says amiibo is confirmed, not shown yet. So there's a possibility
Oh,
that maybe we will see amiibo here. But again, I assume it directs around the corner too. Would they want to save something for that?
yeah, that seems more direct focus. Again, with this, that's why I went from top to bottom priorities. I think demo, so you hit it for everyone
Yeah, that would be
everywhere.
big. Yeah.
PSVR 2, again, maybe because they did support it with Resident Evil 7. Again, I don't know if they did 8 or not. Chat, correct us if we're wrong, but I feel like maybe 8 was in VR. Um, but and then yeah, the amiibo, like why not just save that for a Nintendo Direct? And then I am thinking about one of the trailers I saw for Resident Evil 9. I remember going towards the end and I think they just had like an amiibo logo.
Mm.
So again, like they could just wait and save and show the actual physical amiibo for a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah. I could see that, especially with one being within probably the next month or so, I'd assume.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Well, are you excited to see more of the gameplay? Is there anything in particular you've been wanting to see? I mean, I guess Leon's still kind of like we don't know a whole lot about how he plays
Yeah.
yet, right? Which you were commenting on earlier.
So I guess the last trailer we saw, which was at the Game Awards, I think they teased like Raccoon City, and I believe that's where kind of like Leon takes place or his adventures kind of
Yeah.
take place. So I don't know a lot about Raccoon City. I hear good things about it when I talk to my friends about other Resident Evil games. So I think that might have like a major role in the story here. So if that's the case, I hope we're in Raccoon City and I hope it's as deadly as ever as it is in the previous games.
I hope we go back to the police station because I have that map entirely memorized thanks to Dead by Daylight now.
Oh yeah. I
I
forgot,
know
yeah,
it so well, Nick.
they have a
Took
few
forever.
Resident Evil characters in Dead by Daylight, right? Like Nemesis is in there. I want
Nemesis
to
is
say.
there. Leon is there.
Yeah.
Jill is there. Um,
Is
some
Chris
oth-
there or no?
Chris is there. I think I'm pretty sure Chris is there as well. Yeah.
So I assume there's more survival. What is it called in Dead by Daylight? The human characters versus
Wesker.
the
Oh, survivors versus killers, and Wesker is there
survivors.
too. Yeah.
Oh, Wesker's there. Oh, Wesker's a killer.
A
I
killer,
assume,
yeah.
right?
It'd be
Yeah.
amazing if he starts off as a survivor, but then turns into the killer. Resident Evil 1
Wait,
all over again.
is there a character like that where you start off as a survivor and you
Not yet.
transform? That's a cool idea. I
People
like that.
people want the thing and want him to like function in that way, where you start off, where you appear to be a normal human, but you can turn into the thing at any point and just devour people.
That's so cool.
That'd be great. I don't know. Yeah, if it happens, it would be. Marty asks demo or not. We were just talking about this actually.
Yeah.
I think Nick's convinced me. I think there's a good chance there actually will be a demo here. In which case, we may stream it immediately after. I'd have to go grab my. Actually, do you think the demo will be on PS or on Switch 2 as well? It would be for every
No,
platform.
I hate
so?
to say that.
Yeah.
I think they're going to keep it to the best performance possible,
Yeah.
right? Like that's the thing, and we know this through the whole Switch generation. Whenever there's a demo for a third party game, Switch gets it like light years later, if not at all, right? Because like they
Light
want to
years.
show it off the best. So it's like, oh, we're gonna put it on like PlayStation or we're gonna put it on Xbox, PC. But yeah, Switch, I don't know if it's gonna get it. I would love to try it out on Switch to actually see how it runs, but I think they're gonna stick to PlayStation.
Marty says they haven't. They would love to see it. They haven't honestly played a Resident Evil since 4 remake. I mean, that wasn't all that long ago. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, there's only what was there? What Resident Evil was even there since 8? Oh, sorry,
So
since remake. Was 8 after remake? I can't remember now.
so I mean, chat will correct us again. I'm not the
I
biggest
think 8
Resident
was
Evil
after
fan, but
remake.
so did it go 7 was out and then was it 2 remake?
Then it was 2 remake, 3 remake, right?
Or did they start 3 remake then go 2 remake? I know the numbers are all out of place,
I
so
know.
they
I'm
might
getting
have
confused
gone 7,
myself. I thought,
3. Yeah.
yeah. In any case, the point is, 4 remake wasn't all that long ago, so you haven't missed a
Yeah.
whole lot. So maybe a game in there. So this is a good one to keep tabs on, especially coming from 4 remake. You're getting the whole Leon double dip now. You know, double dip and Leon.
Yeah.
That sounds. Don't take that out of context. That could go in a number of ways. Let's see.
Andre, what are you excited for or like what else do you want to see from this
I just
game?
want to see more gameplay. I mean, that's honestly it
Yeah.
for me. It's always what it is for me. I don't care about
Same.
pre-rendered trailers. I don't care about story cutscenes. I want to see the actual gameplay. Now, we did get some of that during Gamescom, if I recall correctly. But I still didn't get like a great idea of how this game's going to play. And now you throw Leon in the mix. I'm really not
Yeah.
sure how all it's going to work. So I'm really curious to see, just to find out more about it. Now, we know this isn't going to be that long. It's only 12 minutes, I believe, is what they've said. So not, you can't fit a ton in there, but you can still get a pretty good taste of how the game's, you know, looking gonna play. So yeah, that's more what I want to see. Marty says they know they're not gonna play in first person. LOL. I feel the same. I want to see gameplay. You know what?
Yeah.
I just started replaying. I guess in a sense, the Avatar game, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora.
Oh, and they added what? Third person
Third
to that,
person,
right?
yes, it's
Yeah.
huge. And my point is that that's why or going back to it, I didn't like it in first person originally, but now I'm like obsessed with it because third person is way better. And I think I'll be the same way with this game. I want to see the character. Like everyone says, first person is more immersive. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
It's not. Like it's almost less immersive for me. Like third person is way more immersive. I see the character. I don't have to think I'm actually in their head to be immersed. You know.
That's why I personally prefer third person platformers over first person. And there are first person platformings out there. Even though I think of one that's really good and it's more of like a speed run shooter kind of platformer, that being Neon White. But I would love to try to play that game in third person if they had an option for that. And I feel like most games should have an option between first and third.
I think it's ideal. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not like a first person hater or anything.
Yeah.
Though, you know, I don't think I've played a whole lot of them in recent years. But I think yeah, having the options generally for the best, you know, and yeah, so we'll it'll be curious to see if they ever release stats on how people played this game. Was it mostly first
Oh, I
person?
like
Was
yeah.
yeah, that'd be fun. Um, Baked Apple says I like first person, but I'm glad third person is there for people. Depends on the game. Exactly, it
Yeah.
depends on the game. Like GoldenEye would be a little weird as a third person game, even though that's 30 years old at this point. But
Or something like Doom. I'm so used to playing Doom in first person. I don't think I would play Doom in
I don't
third
know how that would
person.
work in third person. Yeah, that's kind of a game that makes sense in first person. So
Oh, I mean, like speaking of a game that got it recently, like I play Overwatch all the time. It's 10th anniversary this year. I think last year when they added Stadium, that's when they added third person, and I only did third person a handful of times. And like I've been playing Overwatch for way too long that I have to stick in first person with this game.
yeah. Oh, Halo. Like Halo's a good. You know, I can't imagine
Yeah.
that being fully third person. It has third person segments, but that works well in first person. Yeah. Anyways. But yeah, we're almost there. We are 3 minutes away, assuming this YouTube thing actually refreshes properly. So hopefully it does. Yeah, I've never actually seen. Nick and I were commenting. We've never seen a premiere or a stream like this where they have the trailer beforehand. I wonder if that's something we can do, Nick. Can we schedule trailers before our live streams?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I want to do that.
We can fake out chat. We'll just have us just talking or just
Yeah.
ignoring chat the whole time. Be
That'd
like,
be
hey,
hilarious.
I'm saying something over here.
That'd be really
And then we
funny.
jump in.
Sport Lizard says, even though this is all about Resident Evil, do you think there will be a director sometime on February 8th? I selfishly hope it's not February 8th, but that's my birthday, meaning I'll be working a lot on my birthday. I would like to avoid that if possible, but it's definitely... Is that Thursday? Let me check.
I'm checking my calendar too. I'm like, what day is
Wednesday,
the-
Thursday?
No,
That's
that's a Sunday.
It's a Sunday. So yeah, we won't get one on February 8th. Extremely
So-
unlikely.
Mario Tennis comes out on the 12th. I want to say that's a Thursday.
Yeah.
So I think any day before that, weekday before that is likely for a direct. So what, Tuesday the 3rd, 4th, or 5th, and then maybe the 10th or the 11th, maybe. I guess it'll come out in some regions on the 11th. So most likely the first week of February, if not the third week.
Right. Could be. Big Boss says there was a rumor there'll be other games than Requiem. What do you guys think? Assuming what I read is correct, being that it was 12 minutes, I think that was an email directly from Capcom, so I would be surprised if they got that wrong. I don't think there's time for much else. You know, look at something, unless it's like a really quick segment, or they're not counting as the 12 minutes. I mean, in fact, I can find that email real quick. Ignore that volume from my phone. Alright, here we go. Let's see what Capcom officially said to me.
Oh, the 10th is my birthday. Happy birthday, Sporty Lizard.
Hey.
Andre's is the 8th.
Yeah, that's right. We talked about this in the last stream that I think it was a Mario Kart stream. They mentioned that. Yeah, it's a 12-minute broadcast. So I don't know how you fit in more than one game here, but maybe they will. Maybe it's 1 minute Resident Evil Requiem and 11 minutes of something else.
I mean, it is just titled Resident Evil Showcase. Like, it's not even titled Resident Evil Requiem Showcase.
That's true. That's a good point. Nick, has anything started for you yet? Like, if you refresh, has anything happened?
Yeah, let me try refreshing. All it says, premiere starts in 60 seconds.
That's all I have too. Okay.
Oh, okay. Now it doesn't even show that anymore. Like, I don't even have a countdown. It's just premiere will begin
shortly. That's what I have too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hope this actually starts on time. I just had the video paused right now. I don't know what you've done, but
I don't. Oh, I can't even pause it. There's no video for me.
There's no video for you? Oh, maybe
it just says Resident Evil Showcase in the center.
Oh, okay. There we go. I think.
Is that what you have? At the bottom left, it says premiere will begin shortly.
Yeah. All right. Well, we are a minute away from some Leon action. Hey, Roger. Good seeing you. Chat, once it starts, let us know how it sounds. If anything, I may have on the loud side. If it's too loud, let me know. But, yeah, should be fun. I'm looking forward to seeing more Resident Evil.
Yeah, first showcase of the year, Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I didn't think about that.
It is 2026 now.
Start things off with a bang. That's right. All right, the suspense, Nick.
Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna get a jump scare.
Probably. All right. It's nothing on your end still, right?
No, still waiting.
It's 4 p.m. for me. They're late. Oh, D. Madison says, funny thing is Resident Evil 9 comes the day after their birthday. Oh, it hasn't started for me yet, Nick.
I have a countdown.
Oh, you have a countdown?
I don't have a timer yet.
I just have
there's
here
just
we go. So I have something.
I'll let you know when Hey, there's still no numbers. It's all shapes.
That's all I see too. I'll turn it up again, chat, once we get something actually happening here. Once it actually starts, let us know how the volume is.
Wow, it is very loud, like you said.
Right? It just blew my eardrums out. I'm probably deaf now. What are these shapes about? Are they trying to tell us something?
Yeah, is this related to it, or is this just a YouTube
puzzle
countdown?
game? Resident Evil puzzle game? Shiva's voice actor just teased something? Oh my god! If Shiva's here from Resident Evil 5, that'd be wild. We got super chat from XL Hedge. Thank you. Says, what if Resident Evil collection of PlayStation Dreamcast games? Oh, that'd be cool. Like
I
that.
didn't think about that.
Yeah. Was it Code Veronica? That was a Dreamcast one. That'd be nice. I know a lot of people want to revisit
Dreamcast? I think that's right.
I mean, I guess could they tease another remake? They could too. I wonder. Because it's been a few years since RE4 remake now, so.
Has there been any recent like RE movies or TV shows? I don't think so.
I don't keep up on those. I don't think so, but boulder punching in HD. That's right, Pluto. That's what we want. That's why that's why Chris needs to come to Smash. He can do his boulder punch. Charizard tried stealing his thunder, but they took that move away, opening the door to Chris coming in. So, can you imagine trying to sync our feeds based on these shapes?
All right, now at 9,
10,
8,
9,
7. All right,
sync to me. I think I'm ahead. Or,
yeah, keep going.
6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, all good.
Awesome, thanks, Nick. All right, chat, I'm going to turn it up. Let me know how it sounds. If it's too loud, let me know. Here we go. Oh, man. Hope there's no children watching.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Raccoon City. That was
there he is.
Yep. The man of the hour. It's time for bingo. That's right, Pluto.
In this showcase, we'll go over the latest information on Resident Evil Requiem, which will release next month on February 27th.
So soon.
Let's take a look at some of the gameplay.
Yeah, it's gameplay. Yeah, right too. I love that. So, Leon's back?
Question mark?
Yeah.
はい、出ないとは言ってないですね。いや、言ってないです。 まあ実際あの時も話しましたけど、レオンでもうバチバチのホラーのステージをテストしてみたんですけど、やっぱりこんなレオンあんま見たくなくないっていう意見が大半だったっていうのは事実としてありますね。今回グレースとレオンで全然違うゲームになってます。グレースの方はその RE2 ですとかバイオ7もそうですね、ホラーに特化したゲーム体験になってまして、レオンの方はというとバイオ4に代用されるような緊張感はすごい高いんですけども、そこまでその恐怖に特化してない、アクションも楽しめるサバイバルホラー、レオンにふさわしい体験が作れてるんじゃないかなとは思ってて、グレースのホラーとそのレオンのアクション2つこう並べて遊ぶことで、今までのバイオハザードではないすごく感情の揺れ幅が大きいゲームになってます。バイオハザードって緊張と弛緩のその差っていうのが一つ面白さだと思ってるんですけども、すごく緊張して静かなペースで進むグレースのゲームプレイと、もう発散してダイナミックに激しいアクションをする、そういうカタルシスなレオン、大きな意味でその緊張と弛緩っていう役割としてパートを最適に配置する、こういう意図で構成してますね。
Now, people are saying the presentation is drowning us out.
Yeah, I tried
レオ
turning
ン
it down a
と
little
グレー
bit.
ス
Is that better, chat?
2人とも主人公なんですけども、ストーリーとしては基本的には一つ、ストーリーの中でプレイヤーキャラがグレースになるパートがあって、またレオンがプレイするパートがあると、そういう構成になってますね。バイオ6の後のレオンの続きですけど、レオンはレクイエムの段階でも DSO のエージェントとして、バイオハザードテロと世界のね戦い続けてるってことになってます。彼はたくさんの悲劇を見てきた。おそらく彼今回過去一追い詰められることになると思うんで、
No, he's
その
had
辺
it
も
rough.
注目
Oh
してほしい
yeah,
なと。
he's theme themes.
Yeah.
今回のゾンビは生前のその人の特徴っていうのを引き継いでいるゾンビがいます。例えばこの館の中で掃除係の人がいるんですけども、その人はゾンビになってもひたすらこう屋敷をきれいにしようとね掃除を続けてるんですよ。このようにいろんなこう生前の行動に執着するゾンビがいて、
Kind of like a ghost almost.
ゲームでは彼らの行動を観察して、
Hey, you're like a
うま
zombie or a
く
ghost, but
かわ
you're
すの
still
に利用
working.
したり倒すのに使うと、こ
Of
ういったことができる
That's
よう
what
に
they
なる。
want.
Yeah.
Thanks for being a member for 9 months, Roger. Appreciate you. Happy 9 months to you.
Happy 9 months.
I think I want a second opinion.
レオンのゲームプレイは
The
圧
doctor.
倒的な緊張感のある戦闘、RE4 から進化したサバイバルアクションになっています。トマホークという斧を装備しており、それによるパリができます。
That's crazy. Pairing a chainsaw.
シュー
With
ティ
the
ングっていうの
hatchet.
が中心になってくるので、さらに洗練されたガンプレイっていうところにも力を入れてますね。ま
I
た
like the finisher.
V を狙って、敵に体術を決める。それから敵が持っていた武器を奪って利用する。
Oh my god. Yes. Holy
こ
crap.
の敵を
Dead
どの部位を
Rising.
撃つのか、またどうやって倒すのか、こういった戦略を立てるのが面白さであり、それがうまくいった時にさらにこうカタルシスが倍増する、そういったゲームプレイになっています。
I love how reactive the enemies are too. That's the thing that made Resident Evil 4 so good. Is how they react to being shot in different places.
グレースのゲームプレイは閉
Yeah,
鎖
I'm
空
noticing
間
that here.
Yeah.
の中を、投資弾薬脅威となる敵、その中をもう恐る恐る考えながら動くっていうのは面白さだと思ってるんですけども、グレースでは敵を倒すべきか逃げるのか、そこの判断も非常に重要になってきています。なので、レクイエムではそのためのさまざまな手段を用意しています。それほど重火器いっぱい出てくるわけではないんですけども、一つこう象徴的な武器としてレクイエムっていうそのままタイトルを名を冠した武器が出てきます。この大口径の武器は弾数ほどないんですけど、ここぞという時にグレースを救ってくれる頼りになる武器になってます。
It looks very Resident Evil 2 remake.
実はクラフト要素も少しひねりを入れてまして、そのアンポロを作るためには感染したゾンビの血が必要になります。クラフトのリソースになる血っていうのを、つまり敵を倒すのにもまた 意味がある。
Crafting with zombie
そういう意
blood?
味でより RH スタイルのゲームを深めるような工夫っていうのは各所に入れてますね。
It exploded.
Fatality!
A variety of gameplay options have also been added to this title. Players can switch between two camera
Third
perspectives,
person, baby. I'm doing that.
Oh wow,
and these can be changed at any time during the game.
that is awesome.
Yeah.
Multiple
just talking
difficulties
about
are
that.
also available. New players can enjoy casual mode and use aim assist to take down zombies with more ease. But if you choose Standard Classic, ink ribbons will be needed to save the game when playing as Grace.
Not the ink ribbons, oh god. Thank God it's optional.
This mode is recommended for those who enjoy a tense atmosphere.
I do, that's too tense for me.
So, is that limiting you to how many
今
times
回
you can save?
Yep.
ポルシェさんとコラボレーションさせていただ
Inventory
きま
based
し
save
て
system, basically.
世界に1台しかない車を作っております。
Whoa, can you drive the car? Can you run over zombies?
Resident Evil and Porsche are two very iconic brands with so much heritage. It's one of those collaborations you're always dreaming of as a gaming fan working in this environment. Collaborations like this obviously don't spawn out of nowhere. For his adventures, Leon needed a car which represents his style, but also delivers when it comes to navigating him through, all of those dangerous moments he experiences in the game. What I really admire about the custom Resident Evil Cayenne Turbo GT is how the team stayed true to its characteristics by still ensuring it feels authentic in this world. It took a lot of expertise from different departments at Porsche and complex 3D printing to apply those customizations to the rear car. It's going to look amazing in the game.
今回もう一つハミルトンさんと、コラボさせていただきまして、レオンとグレースそれぞれのキャラのイメージをモチーフとした時計をつけてます。
Oh, they both have
Two
them.
fantastic watch models which recreate those worn in the game in all the stunning details.
Did Leon
the khaki filled
get this, like,
autochrono
designed for
and
him? Is
the
that the
Pan
idea, or-
Europe automatic will be
Yeah, that's a
in
good
limited
question.
edition, 2,000 pieces each,
got a
and will
Porsche?
release
Got a
alongside
custom watch?
Resident Evil Requiem on February
How much is
the
that gonna be? That's gonna
27th.
be-
Yeah, this is gonna be the most
Please
expensive
stay
collector's
tuned.
edition.
Yeah, seriously.
They're nice watches.
In addition to the base game, a deluxe edition featuring bonus content will also be available for purchase.
Screen filter?
Extra costumes for Grace and Leon, weapon skins, and screen filters will be included in this edition. Those who pre-order
Good.
will
I don't
receive
think I
an
need screen
apocalypse
filters.
costume for
Yeah.
Grace.
I get Uncharted vibes.
Along with the platforms shown,
Oh, that's a good one.
the game will
I was
also
thinking,
be available
Walking
on the
Dead.
cloud gaming service GeForce Now. This title is being developed in collaboration with NVIDIA, so a wide range of PC users can enjoy it.
It's such an honor to work on Resident Evil. The iconic series has been thrilling fans around the world for close to 30 years and has continued to raise the bar for innovation and technology with every single release. We've been working closely with Capcom on Resident Evil Requiem, helping shape the future of the franchise with path tracing for realistic graphics, and AI-powered NVIDIA DLSS 4 with multi-frame generation for incredibly fast performance.
A lot of frames.
DLSS also makes
Yeah, that's a lot
Resident
of
Evil
frames.
Requiem more accessible across a
That
wide
creature's so
range of
creepy
PCs, extending the nightmare to more gamers. And with GeForce Now, gamers can experience Resident Evil Requiem at launch with the cutting-edge graphics and performance on nearly any device, streaming from powerful GeForce RTX servers in the cloud. I can't wait to unlock the mysteries of Raccoon City once again.
Not only that, 1/6 scale figures
the
of our
amiibo?
two protagonists will
Oh, no.
also be available
That's
for
right.
purchase. Grace and Leon's figures can be displayed separately or together as a set.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is
And
cool.
if you line them up with previous figures, both figures are scheduled for release this fall.
Wait, it sounded
An
like
original design
it sounded like he only
Nintendo
have a
Switch
thought.
2 Pro
It sounded like he was gonna
controller
continue.
Yeah.
will be
You
released on
lined
the
it
same
up with
day
the other
as the game.
figures, but then it changed. Anyways, what do you think about the
And
Pro
as a
controller?
series first, Amiibo
I think
will
it's
also
okay,
be
honestly,
available.
because it reminds me too much
Please
of the
look
Smash
forward
one,
to
where
more
it was just super
information.
simplistic.
Yeah.
On Resident Evil Requiem launch day,
agree.
the gold editions of both Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, including all downloadable
That's
content, will be released on the Nintendo Switch 2. We'll also be celebrating 30 years of the series with special concerts. Relive the series' greatest moments with breathtaking orchestral performances. The first ticket lottery is open right now to Resident Evil ambassadors.
It's a Sonic
Concerts
City
are planned
Hall.
for not just
Is Sonic
Japan,
okay with
but
this?
North America and
Wait,
Europe.
what? It does say that there.
More information on these will be released later.
Sonic the Hedgehog City Hall. Oh, we're still going. We're past the 12-minute mark. So.
Yeah, they're pulling it in the 10.
これもねまだお伝えしてるんですけど、実はレオンにはある秘密があって、そことも関わってくる要素だったり、グレースのお母さんアリスが殺された、そこにも関わる非常に重要なものになっているので、この辺のねその謎をプレイしてぜひ解き明かしていってもらえればなと思います。バイオハザードレクイエム、まだまだ言いたいこと本当にキリがないんで、発売まで引き続き注目していただければと思います。
I only half read that, so or heard that, so I may need you to catch me up. All right, is that it? Oh no.
Why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you? I liberated you.
I don't like that.
I think I want a second opinion.
What is happening here?
I'll keep our friends busy.
Holy crap!
Yeah, that is like, oh, it's like the baby that chases you in 8.
I know I need to play 8 for that reason. I'm not seeing that. I keep hearing the baby's terrifying. Well,
yeah.
There we go. Okay, so I kind of missed it while I was talking. What was the secret they were teasing? The bear secret that I was making fun of? What was the act?
Yeah, I couldn't catch that either too much. It was, I'm going back to
I'm going back to it right now. That secret related to, Elpis?
そこにも
Elpis?
関
What's
わって
Elpis?
くる要素だった
I
り。
don't know what that is.
Chat, what's Elpis? We missed something. Anyways, Nick, what did you think of that? We saw, about, 10 minutes of the game? What did you think so far?
Yeah, I think it looks pretty solid. I think the biggest thing that we saw here was the ability to change between first and third for both characters. Because when they first showed off at the Game Awards, I thought you would be strictly first person or third person for Leon and first person for what's her name? I can't remember her name. Grace, and first person for Grace. But it's cool to see that you'll be able to switch them on the fly, no matter what.
Right, it is Grace, right, chat?
Yeah, I want to say it's Grace.
Yeah, I for some reason, I could be wrong. That was my impression. That's how it was going to work, but maybe I just assumed that. But I'm glad that's how it works regardless. We saw how easy it is. It will be really cool is if there's a toggle you can press like mid-game, even toggle during gameplay, like you can in Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. That'd be nice. So, no demo, by the way. Chat's
Oh yeah, no
out.
demo. And no PSVR mention and no amiibo. So none of the things we were talking about before.
No, nothing. I will say, I think it looks really good. I really want to see more of this. I think it's interesting that they basically have two different gameplay styles within the same game, because a big part of Resident Evil's history is like it's kind of turned into two factions. You got the side that loves the Resident Evil 4 remake and the Resident Evil 4 game that had all the games that inspired, but then there are those who think Resident Evil lost some of the horror because of that. Now, that being said, I actually found RE4, the original game, to be terrifying. So, in any case, this game seems to be kind of marrying those concepts by just making two separate games almost in one.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how they play against each other and like how they swap back and forth. Like, is it chapter based then? You go from one character to the next, and that could be interesting in a pacing sense. But also to see how these two stories converge, because they have to converge eventually, right? And what does that mean for the gameplay?
I think we see a cutscene where Leon's like saving Grace at some point. We've seen it a couple of times here.
Are you saying she's his saving grace?
I mean, maybe that's like the whole fun that they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, is it Resident Evil 2 or 3 that you can pick two different stories? like two different characters, and they play like two different stories. So maybe that's what they're doing here. Like maybe you pick Grace and you play through Grace's story, then you pick Leon, you go through Leon's story.
You know what's
or it's
funny?
what you're saying, Andre. It might be chapter based, where it's like you start with Grace, then you go Leon, then you go.
I didn't.
Grace.
It's so funny because yeah, Resident Evil has a history of doing the two separate characters, two separate stories, which I didn't even consider would be the case here, but that could be the case. You just choose one, then you choose the other. Thanks for subscribing, Romeo. And yeah, I don't know. I want to say for some reason I'm feeling the chapter based. Like everything that he's talking about is kind of making me think that's the direction, but I could be wrong. So. Looking at yeah, Daver's pointing out like yeah, lots of games have had this. Not every game though, Daver. I mean, Resident Evil 4 was Leon entirely, except for the small segment with Ashley. So.
I want to see 5 and 6 one of the few games that had co-op in it.
Yeah, I think the only game with co-op in it. Yeah.
Is it okay?
And yeah, that was fun. Not too scary though. So, and I don't think that's what they're doing this time. Although I do wonder, like, will there be a segment with Leon and Grace like are in the same area? You know, where like one has to help the other or something.
I think that's going to happen in this game. I think you'll be working side by side at some chapters.
I feel like it, right? For some reason, I don't know why, it just feels different this time than when they've had multiple characters in past games. Maybe it's just because it's been a while since they've done that, to my memory, but like, 8, you're the same character, right, throughout? Aren't you, Ethan?
Unless, from what I can recall, maybe there was like a chapter where you play as someone else for a second or two. But again, like, I played 8 so long ago, but yeah, with 7 as well, like, you're playing through Ethan.
See,
like,
I think that's why I'm thinking that they're going to do the chapter by chapter type thing, because that's how the more recent games have worked. I mean, I guess since 4, I can't think, I guess 6... I didn't play a whole lot of 6. I think 6 was, you could choose a character in that one too, if I remember correctly. So, but then 7 and 8, I think it was like very much a linear type experience. So.
Yeah.
I know, some people are really upset there's no demo. I know, I was really hoping there'd be a demo too.
Yeah.
But I will say, for as much as we saw here, it didn't feel like enough. I wanted to see more, which is kind of a good thing. Like, the game looks good, but I also wanted to see a little bit more. Like, maybe an extended gameplay sequence would be good. Like, even just like 3 or 4 minutes, you know? I would love to see that. Like, as Leon, perhaps, you know?
It was on how much they focused on like the collaborations towards the end.
Yeah, I don't care much about that, to be honest. Like, they kind of lost me in the car and watch. Like, all right, that's cool, I guess, but I don't really care. I'm not gonna be looking at my watch as I'm playing the game. Hopefully, I'm not. If I'm looking at my watch while playing the game, they did something wrong, you know. So. Skippler says we always want more. That is true. I mean, it's not the worst complaint. Oh, I want to see more of this awesome looking game, you know.
Yeah, if that's the worst complaint, it's like, all right, they're doing a good job.
Exactly. So, yeah, it's challenge just what, about a month? February 17th or something? Or February...
27th.
27th, yeah. So, not too far away. I'm excited. Chat, how are you feeling about this? I didn't ask you guys. How are you guys feeling about the showcase? Are you happy with what you saw? Do you want to see more? Is there anything that stood out to you?
Yeah, Andre, what did you think of the Pro Controller for Switch 2?
I think it looks kind of messy.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. I mean, to their credit, it does look like they just took a newspaper and just slammed it on top, which I guess they nailed it. So.
Yeah, it's funny because that's when you were asking me about it. I saw the it just reminded me of the Pro Controller for Smash for Switch, Smash Ultimate, and it just has like the Smash symbol through it. I'm like, that's it.
Right.
Like, yeah, I really wish there was some, or at least that was it for the Joy-Cons. I think the Pro Controller looks a little bit nicer. Yeah. Maybe it's like black and white, kind of like how my Tears of the Kingdom one is. I love how this one looks. Like, the designs on this one are just phenomenal.
It's got color, at least, yeah. D. Madison says, I'm going to be happy seeing this, but Grace's part is going to stress me out, lol. Oh, I can already tell. I almost said that during the stream. I can tell Grace is going to really be a problem for me. Especially because, like, you know, it's less action focused, meaning you have less resources available to you. And that definitely, like, amps up the scariness factor. And, like, one of the scariest parts of Resident Evil 4 for me is when you're playing as Ashley. Because you have almost nothing to use as a defense. You have to be proactive in getting away from these characters or creatures. So, yeah, we're gonna see. It's gonna be freaky, but I'm excited for it, so.
Yeah, Andre, do you know, have we seen this run on Switch 2 yet? Has this been shown, like, in any
They have shown it. I think they showed it running, yeah, because some people point out, it looks really good, but you can tell, like, the hair is not quite as refined.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it looks like a really solid version of it, so.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it is. Tony says game looks dope, just hoping it performs well on Switch too. Yeah, I think from what we've seen, it looked to perform well, but you know, we've only seen a small part of the game. So. All right. Excel says, at least we're not dealing with mold creatures. Oh, which one's that?
Mold creatures.
Which one had mold creatures?
Was it 7 or 8? I don't know. I remember creatures like in the basement of maybe 7 or 8. I think it was 7, and they would just like form out of like the ground. Maybe it was
that sounds like that could be it. That sounds horrifying.
Yeah, they were scary, and they took a lot of ammo to kill.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, how do you kill mold? Like, if you deal with mold in real life, it's a jerk. You can't kill it. It's an endless battle.
Try shooting it.
Oh, Excel says 7 and 8. So yeah, so you definitely encountered them. Yep. Good call. All right. Well, Nick, any final thoughts before we wrap it up here?
No, the game looks awesome. Again, just shocked that there's no demo. But I'm not too cautious about that because I think they're pretty confident that the game's going to do fairly well. And I think people had, like you said, hands-on with it before. So it's cool seeing the 2 different styles of gameplay. I love that you can switch between first and third for both characters, and that they're not just locking it behind one. And yeah, the gunplay looks awesome. Again, I'm new to Leon, so seeing him do all these flashy kicks and finisher moves, I'm like, that's right up my alley.
And the one-liners, Nick, Leon's one-liners are amazing, and he already had the doctor one. Like, he's like being assaulted to his face with like a guy with a chainsaw. He's cracking jokes. It's great. D says, can we talk about how we're getting a Lady D skin for Grace and tuxedo for Leon? I synced that up perfectly, by the way. I didn't mean to.
Did you?
Yeah, we should, because they looked amazing, actually. Unfortunately, they're part of the what, collector's edition? Is that it?
Yeah, deluxe edition.
Deluxe edition, yeah. Those are some nice looking skins, though, for sure.
Yeah.
See, yeah, I get Walking Dead vibes from Grace's secondary skin. But you said that was they gave you Uncharted vibes?
Yeah, Uncharted, specifically Drake's outfit from Uncharted 3, because it's during the desert sequence where he gets like I want to say the scarf, and he's wearing just like a white tank top. I want to say he has like similar pants to hers. But yeah, I definitely get like Nathan Drake vibes.
Sporty Lizard's asking, hey GameXplain, Nick, what's your favorite Resident Evil game?
Oh, so that's it. Like I've only played 7 and 8 because I'm new to this series, but which one did I prefer more? That's hard to say.
Chainsaw to the head. You have to decide.
Well, so chainsaw to the head. That reminds me of 7 when you're in the garage with like the grandpa. He's chasing you around with the chainsaw. Okay, maybe 7. I did love 7 a lot. And then that's the thing with 8. There's so many creepy parts, especially when you go to the one mansion and there's those dolls everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's when like the baby starts chasing you. Oh, that terrified me. So yeah, I'd probably go with 7.
All right. I still have to go with like OG RE4. I love that game. It's amazing. I think it's basically like essentially perfect in almost every way. And I've been wanting.
Did you play the remake?
I did. Remake's really good. I still prefer the original though. So there's just an element of the original that the remake didn't quite nail, but I realize a lot of people feel otherwise, and that tells you the quality of both games. That people can love both games, you know, and really people debating until the end of time which one's better now. But yeah, I'm excited for Requiem, especially based off the showcase. So hopefully we'll have more on it. Well, you know, hopefully we'll be playing it in just a few weeks here, given it's out next month. So. All right. Any final thoughts, Nick? I know you said that already, but are you done?
Yeah.
All right, chat. Thanks for watching it with us. We appreciate you being here. Stay tuned to GameXplain for more on Resident Evil Requiem at some point, hopefully, and everything else gaming here as well. With that, we'll catch you later, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.